I've been researching school choice since 1996, so almost 20 years. So we were sort of at the ground floor when the movement was really starting to grow and start to go to scale. And I think early on there were many academics who thought, like many other reforms that had come around, that decentralization through the charter school model was going to go away or evaporate after about 4 or 5 years. But 25 years later, we see that it's actually grown to be a very robust movement. At the same time, in the late 90s, there were also a variety of voucher initiatives that were being proposed in states like Michigan and California and a variety of other states. We were engaged very heavily in doing analysis to see what the potential effects of some of these voucher initiatives might be had they passed. They all failed. My work also looks at tuition tax credits, specifically in states like Minnesota and some of the early adopters, to Arizona and the like. There's now over 20 tax credit programs that exist, along with about 14 voucher programs nationwide. Presently, the tuition tax credit program and the McKay scholarship program in Florida are actually being challenged. And there's a lawsuit that is challenging both those programs, along with the entire school finance system of Florida. When we talk about choice, that shouldn't be confused with access. And the evidence we see in Florida is clear that access has not grown as a result of almost 15 years of public money flowing to private schools through 3 different choice programs. I don't think Texas is an anomaly, and I think that we have sufficient robust evidence from other states from which Texas can draw, especially when you have bills that are being proposed that are almost explicitly being modeled around some of the existing bills, especially Florida and Arizona. And what we've learned from other states is very applicable to the Texas context. There isn't anything unique or so idiosyncratic with regards to school funding or how private schools operate or any of that that makes Texas different than other states where we have seen some of these models operate. The lack of accountability measures in all these bills really limits the ability of the state and the broader public to hold any private school who takes public money to account. And I think that should be of great concern, not just to the legislators who are debating this, but to citizens in general.